Hi, John. Hi, Dave. How are you guys this evening? Hi, Rob. Yep, doing good, John. Thank you. Hi, Art. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Mark. How's everyone doing this evening? Did everyone have a nice weekend? Hi, Paul. Dave says just hot, hot, hot here. It was a little, it was about 80 degrees and a little on the humid side here on all weekend, I think. Rob says all's good on this end. How are things on my end? They're great. I had a great weekend, a great Saturday at the East Broad Top, and we'll be discussing that later. East Broad Top was great, Chesko. Thanks for asking. We had a great time. They put on a very nice show, or event, rather. All right, I'm trying out StreamYard for the first time for the Narrow-Minded Monday live chat. So bear with me. It's gonna take a little while to do some stuff here. Trasco, I only have videos of the shop steam engine running on air. I will be putting together a slideshow for this coming Friday for my regular video upload. So be sure to watch for that. But later on tonight, I'm going to try and share a couple of my favorite or best pictures from the event. But yeah, it was a great event. Good. It was $15 per ticket, and you got it's about a 2 mile round trip on the restored and operable track from Orbizonia up to Enyart Road and back. And then when you got back, they you deboarded and got onto one of the trolleys. Hi, Mike. Got a ride on the. Actually, before you got a ride, you got ice cream, and then you got a ride on the trolley. And then when you got back from the trolley ride, we went over and did a little shop tour. So that's where I have videos from, is the shop steam engine running on air. And they have one of the line shafts operable since the shop was leveled. Hi, Kyle. And that was connected to a wheel lathe and a wheel boring machine that we're operating. So I'm not sure if I can share video on here. Hi, Dwight. Not sure if she'll let me do that, but I can give it a try. I picked up a t-shirt. See if I can show it to you guys. Picked this up in the gift shop. It says East Broad Top, 1960 to 2020. So it was the 60th anniversary as of the opening for tourist operations. Yeah, yeah, Dave. All right, we'll give it about 5 more minutes. See who all is. Make sure everyone is in here. Besides a few stranglers that come up, come in late. Yeah, thanks, Jessica. Yeah, I can't really unfold it all so you can see it real well, but it would not fit on the screen here. Can someone give me a viewer and thumbs up count? That's one thing that StreamYard is missing. A viewer and thumbs up count. Well, I see there's 13 watching actually. Okay, thanks for that, Dave. So yeah, I see the viewer count. It's in the top left corner. But like I said, there's no count for the thumbs up or thumbs down if we have any. Let's see here. Oh no, we're at 14. Okay. Let's see here. Give it another couple minutes and then we'll get this thing going. So, what did you guys do this weekend? Anything fun or exciting? Mark says he worked on Sparky's house. Is that what kind of house is that gonna be? Like what style? Art says NASCAR was racing over at Daytona this weekend. Yeah, I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, especially with their political stunts recently. Rob says he spent the weekend moving my neighbors. When they come back and find out they don't live there anymore, they're gonna be mad. Yeah, good one, Rob. Art says you are mean, Rob. I don't know about that. Art. All right, so we have 14 in here, 14 people watching, and I guess we'll have to wait for the Stranglers to come in late. So, yeah, like I said, the East Broad Top was having an event or a grand reopening for the 60th anniversary of the start of tourist operations in 1960. And it was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, I believe there was a parade of some sorts. It's also the anniversary of the borough of Orbezonia, the 60th anniversary, or the 260th anniversary of the borough of Orbezonia. So they had a little car show, a parade, and the first train out was the Kovalchiks in the M1 with the Orbezonia parlor car behind it, the number 20. If you go to, let me see, Facebook, the East Broadtop Railroad Group, on Facebook, they have some videos there. They have a video of the speech that was given prior to the first train, and they also dedicated number 16 as Nick. Nick was the guy that he owned the Kovalchik Salvage Company, and he bought the railroad in 56 or 57 after it closed for common carrier operations. And in 1960, the Orbezonia Borough came to him and asked if he would run trains for their bicentennial event. And that's how it all started. So anyway, yeah, Nick was the person that purchased the railroad from the for the he always Actually, the story goes he always wanted a train set. So he bought, hi Dwayne, he bought the Eastboro top as his train set. So in 1960, he ran the train for the Orbizonia Bicentennial. And at that time, the Y was not in at the picnic grove. So they ran a steam engine out, pulling the train, and a steam engine behind them. When they got to the end, they uncoupled from the train from the front engine and pulled it back with the engine that was following. And so yeah, they named Chris and 16 Nick after the original owner. And then when Nick got out of it, his son Joe took over, and he's the one that sold it to the East Bartop Foundation. Hold on, let me take care of that. I believe we have a troll in here. I'll have to keep an eye out on him. Hi, Tom. Trying out StreamYard tonight. I'm not sure, Dave. I believe that is our troll. So I put him in timeout. So if he pops up again, I think he's begging to I think he's begging to be a moderator, which I think he would do that and start spamming the group. So if he comes up again after the timeout, I'm going to have to block him. Hi, Joe. That's all right, Joe. We were just discussing the East Broads this past Saturday. I just got done saying they, on Thursday, they had a little presentation speech before they ran the first train. And they christened the number 16 Nick after the original owner. Yes, it was very fun. My dad and I went and we had a great time. So we went Saturday, this past Saturday. So like I said before, the tickets were $15 a piece, and that got you a 2 mile round trip ride, 2 miles approximately, round trip ride behind the M7, which is the little Center diesel. And then when you got back, they dropped you off at the trolleys, and you got ice cream, and then you went for a trolley ride, and then from there you went over to the shops and did a shop tour. So it was very nice. They did a really good job. And they only have about a mile, maybe a little over a mile, of track that's operable, because the rest you cannot run a train over it because it's in such bad shape. But the track that they do have rides a lot nicer. I was saying to my dad while we were riding that the cars don't rock side to side like they used to. So before there was a little bit of side to side movement. Might have been the springs, but I remember when we going around the curve on the high fill at Rock Road. It felt like the car was going to tip over to one side, but it's a lot better now. I'm glad they're getting a lot done in such a short amount of time. They're probably going to have an event in October. No Steam yet. That's going to be next year. They're working on restoring to operable condition number 14, which is the oldest of the slide valve steam engines. And then, 14 is the newest of the slide valve engines, and 16 is the oldest of the piston valve engines. So they're going to be, well, they're torn down right now to the boiler. I think they're getting ready to ultrasound them. They had the asbestos abated. Well, number 14 was already abated. It was just 16, because 16 hasn't ran since the railroad closed down in 56. But before it closed down, it was completely shopped. So should be in really good condition. Baldwin. They're all Baldwins. Number 12 was the first and the smallest Mikado, which is actually a little bit bigger and longer version of the 262 number 11. Which was also Baldwin built. 14 and 15 are the Hi, Jerry. 14 and 15 are the middleweight, I guess you could say. They're a little bigger than 12, but not quite as big as the piston valve engines. The bigger, heavier engines are 16, 17, and 18. All, what was it, 12, 14, 15, and 17, they all ran during the tourist railroad times. 18 never ran because I believe it has a cracked cylinder saddle. And well, when my dad and I first started going there, they had 4 steam engines running, and then slowly it whittled down to 1. So in 2011, when the railroad closed again, they were just using 15. Okay, Jerry. I don't think I'm gonna be there that time. Hi, Wilmer. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to be up there for that. Hi, Sparky. So anyway, I think, well, 12 had come down with a bad case of the flu. So her flus are shot. So that's why she quit running. Yeah. Sparky says, can you start over? I just got in. I don't think so, Sparky. Gonna have to watch replay, buddy. I think number 14 had some running gear issues. A pilot or trailing truck also. 15, the East Broadtop Preservation Association. They beat the piss out of it. So that's why they picked 14 instead of 15 to rebuild. I'm not sure about 17. I'm not sure what's wrong with 17. But let's see if I can share some pictures here. Have to. All right, thanks, guys. All right, let me try sharing a screen. Let me load up a picture here. Okay, let's try this. Alright guys, can you see that alright? Okay, now let me try another one. Let's see here. Alright, let's try this one. Hold on 1 second. See, this is kind of annoying because with the free version, you can't share share pictures. So there we go. So you have to do it through a screen share, which you can go through a tab in Google Chrome and drag and drop your pictures in there and then show the tab. Hi, Rodney. Alright, so let's try another one. Let's go for the M7. Alright. This is the M7. It's a GE 45-ton cider cab that has ballasted, I believe, an additional 5 tons. So it makes it a 50-tonner. Or is it 50 and then add an additional 5 tons for 55? Anyway, this was the diesel pulling the trains for the weekend. You gotta watch time here. Let me show you one of my favorite, or a couple of my favorite pictures here. All right, let's try this one. This was on the door from the boiler house on the track side. So I think this is a pretty neat kind of artsy looking shot. Let's do a couple from inside the machine shop. And then we'll have to start wrapping this up. Getting short on time. Okay. Let's see here. This is right outside the little tool room. There's all the wrenches and everything, and the bin, parts bin and stuff. This was a little, like a little calendar pad. Hold on. There we go. It's like a little calendar pad from 1944. March and May. That was on one of the workbenches. This was, I believe, right outside of the tool room. Because I converted these to black and white. I think they came out pretty well. And let's see, let's share a couple more. This was inside the tool room. You can see there's a gear there. It looks like a couple of books or cans, something. A sharpening stone. I believe there's some dies hanging up there. There's in the bottom right hand corner, there's a stretcher to carry someone out in case they get hurt. And then let's do that was I did that one already. Let's do a few more, and then we will wrap this up. All right. This is one of my favorites. It's a view of the wheel boring machine with the shop's engine and the boiler that you can't see behind it. This is another one of my. Well, this is the builder's plate for the boilers. The Babcock and Wilcox Company, which is still in business today, building boilers. And then, well, actually, I have a lot of favorites, but we're running out of time here, so this is another interesting find, I think. This is the employees bulletin board. Alright, so unfortunately, we're going to have to get ready to wrap things up. So go ahead and promote your channels. Let us know if you have any, or how many subs, new videos, any contests. So I have 271 subs. And I'm looking to do a contest or a giveaway when I hit 500. Dwight, or Dwayne, Heath is Humanity Junction. Jerry says 456. Heath Joe holding at 74. Heath 454 hosting One Track Tuesday tomorrow night. Alright guys, we're gonna start wrapping this up. I will see you all over at Tom's at 8 o'clock. And until next time, remember, keep the rails narrow. Good night, everyone.